Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are we doing today? Let me just test using the right one. There we go. Welcome guys. Great to have you with us. And of course today we are going to be announcing the winners of the physics and engineering contest, which has been running now for 2 months. And well, it finished at the 31st of January and it started back at the end of November. So yeah, we've got it's been kind of like a lot of really cool stuff has been submitted, and it's been really hard actually deciding some of these winners, because it's just, you know, we were blown away by some of the creations that were sent in. So well, we'll get stuck in straight away. And what we're going to take a look at now is the third place of the first category, which is engineering ingenuity. So okay, there we go, I thought so. I'll have it all prepped up here. Good. Good to see you all. Yeah, stream on time, I know, but don't be so surprised. I'm always on time, you know. And today's patch that just went out contains a bunch of really nice crash fixes and stuff. It's been really good. So hopefully some of the things that we've been having when we've been doing these races on stream should be fixed in today's update. Right then, so, and Marek, I was going to say, how was your experience with the kind of going through some of these entries? What was your opinion of the submissions?
I was very happy. So. And I will also fully appreciate it now, you know, during this Twitch.
And I mean, there was.
It's what I was expecting, so I got what I wanted. That's
good. That's always good. So yeah, in the end, you kind of had the final say with what you wanted. With the, you know, we kind of showed the submissions to a couple of people and kind of looked at them and let's think about how do they conform to the requirements and stuff. But then Marek was kind of like, you know, he had the final say on the winners here. Right then, here we are. So, I'm going to turn on the game capture. And in third place for engineering ingenuity, we have... This is going to work for me this time. There we go. We have... The Automatic Space Tether by Bruce Lidl Lee. This is, you might speak a bit closer, Marek, when you speak. So, this is a self-building orbital tether. So we're going to get in straight away and take a look. And I think Bruce is in the chat tonight. Hello there, Bruce. How are you doing? Yeah, you guys can show some appreciation to Bruce. But we're going to get this started right away. And it's really cool. So here we come into this, and there's a nice video to go with it, but we thought we'd show it off in real time here. So here it is. This is just how it starts off. It's got all the kind of storage facilities here. It's got some hydrogen, some cargo, and it starts off just like this. And then what we do is here, if you come down here, there's a little kind of seat on a rotor here. And if I press this button, I'm going to do this so I get the time that immediately starts. Alright, and there it goes. So it's welding up this projection. I turn up the sound a little bit. And then once it's done that, it disconnects from the bottom, moves up, relocks into place, and then continues.
Nice. Very good engineering. And where is it taking the resources?
Well, it's actually, sorry,
It's creative.
Yeah, this is in creative.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I think it is survival ready because it has these. Let's have a look in the middle here.
But you would have to like bring in resources.
Exactly. So you'd have to be filling up these car containers, but there is a conveyor network through the center column here. So yeah, and all these points you can gather the resources it needs for the welders, and it will just keep on going now. Let me just see. I'm also going to turn off the music here and turn on the game sounds a bit louder so you guys can hear it welding away. Put a bit of music on. Let's see how this sounds. Right, there we go. What do you think then, guys? Is it? No, there is sounds going on, and we're actually riding this platform up. And inside this, it's even got a little interior. We have like you got like a little bed here and a little table, and we can kind of watch it as we ride up in this thing. If you come outside, we're able to walk around this platform as it works, as it builds. So here we are, just riding up.
Nice.
So if you get a closer look at what's going on, the mechanics in this, you have to be quite brisk on through all these creations here. So here it's looking, right there it's going up, completing the projection. And then, when it completes that level, comes in, locks, and then down at the bottom, that unlocks and then moves up. So it's constantly kind of going up, welding. It's a really, really nice design, and we could go on for quite a while now, and it goes up as high as the game will allow it to, basically. I don't know, I haven't ever allowed it to go its max thing, but it seems to just keep going and going and going and going. So massive congratulations to Bruce, coming third place. Yeah, that's a little clap here. For the third place of Engineering Ingenuity. I hope you guys like it, and you can check out, we'll be posting at the end of this stream a blog post with all the winners, so you'll be able to click and you'll be able to find all these winners and try these out yourself, actually. It's also worth pointing out that Bruce actually streams him building these kind of creations, so you can check him out on his channel as well if you want to see him building this kind of crazy stuff. So the next second place, let's move on briskly here. All right, switch over. Oh, I know what it is. It's the, okay, I've got it. All right. Gotta find my, where is it? Here it is. There's the lake. Okay. And get the order right here. Yes, here we go. Right.
So Bruce Lee is saying that how high, and he said I just got bored after 7 kilometers.
And cut the towers. There's way more to it actually, that elevator, and it actually has little pods that drop down and stuff. But we can't go into all the details of each creation because some of them are so complex. So next up, in second place, we have, get up on the screen at the same time, Heart's A-frame drill, aka the boring machine by Gus Grizzly. So this is the boring machine by Gus Grizzly, and this thing is really, really nuts. So let's come over here and get it started. And actually, I'll show you what I just did here. I actually just deleted it, and if I repaste it, it actually has landing gears. So when you see it drop, hold on, actually, I think I destroyed it. I dropped it too high. Boring. No, Hearts. There we go, Hearts A-frame. Let's try this again. So it can be placed on any area of land. It's not a station. It's got these landing gears, and I'll just make it so it doesn't actually, I'll drop it. There we go. And if I quickly get over to the control panel, we can lock it in place. Hold on. Come on. There we go. And lock. There we go. Now it's locked. That's the main thing. And then what we can do is, all I have to do is open this up, turn on the drills, and then hit 3. And now you'll see this amazing mechanism starting to work here. So it's starting to drill, working its way down, and I'll just leave it like this so you guys can see what's happening here. Hold on. There we go. So it will push down into the ice, and using these crazy I lost a couple of landing gears, yeah. And as it's starting to push the drill down, it's using these joints here to move further and further down. There it goes.
This is very interesting also.
It's a really, really funky.
It's also funny like how the, you know, like the distances and all the scales between these joints, like how they are calculated probably properly so it doesn't, you know, like squeeze, enter a finger or something.
And I think it's the kind of thing that also, this block damage is turned off, as you might have noticed, so it's maybe one of those things that with the recent physics overhaul could have helped with the stability of these rotors and pistons here. But it's truly magical to watch it go down here. And there's also a nice link here showing off. Let me just pull this up on stream. Okay. No, it's not. Careful there. Right. It's on Imgur, so there's dangerous links to the side. This should be good now. You're just watching it going down. So there is block damage. If I said that right, there is block damage here. No name.
So it's enabled right now.
So it's enabled block damage, so it can get damaged if it would do. Where is the
It's always interesting to see what people invent in space engineers. Like, for me, it's very hard to like anticipate all the things.
Right, this is an Imgur link here that I wanted to show off, and here we can see some of the stuff that's going down. So this is Hart's A-frame drill, and he designed it. I don't know what application this would be in. But you can see basically where the physics come behind it. 4-bar linkage designed to trace a straight line using a series of rods connected by pivots, and then it's just basically going over what we're showing here. But I just wanted to show off that kind of GIF there. It's quite cool. Back to the game. Sorry, Marek, I've just moved this. Okay. And it's nearly at its maximum depth here. Pushing down the straight line. It's pretty much finished. It kind of stops around there. But really, really awesome. It was incredibly satisfying to see. So congratulations to Gus Grizzly, and he's in the chat there as well. Fantastic. I'm definitely sorry about that. Yeah, fantastic, Gus. It's really, really cool, man. Okay then. So now we're going to move on to the winner of, and also the good point, the second place. So you'll be getting one of these Space Engineers t-shirts here, Gus Grizzly, as well as 3 skin sets, and Bruce will be getting 3 skin sets, and the winner will be getting skin sets, a t-shirt, and one of these hoodies that I'm wearing right now. So let's go get the next one up, and this is a separate world, so I need to quickly switch over here because this is going to be fun. It's a polo shirt, it's true. It's yeah. Welcome to everyone else joining us. Good to see you guys. So let's go here. Right. Moving is, again, if you want to take a better look at these designs, you'll be able to when we post the blog post. Some of them are public already, but some are not, so. Come on now, workshop. Load on me. Right. It's not in alphabetical order. How is this not enough? Either. There we go. Got it now. So live to load a second. So what do you think so far, guys? Honestly, it's worth pointing out that I wasn't able to, like, it was really, really hard, especially this category. This was the hardest category by far. It had the most submissions, and there was so many that it was kind of quite close, you know. So I think I will definitely be going over those in more detail at some point, because it really was amazing. Is that fireworks, Marek?
Or maybe war.
Or a war's breaking out outside, yeah. Now, first place here. It's, where do we even start? We will have to reduce each one because actually what we have here is the sim speed is slightly lower on this world than it ideally could be. But what we're going to do is take the one we want to look at and basically show that off. And I think I just gave away a clue to the person who made this. No, I just because of what I've said about that. Right, here we are then. So, in first place, we have...
He's in the chat.
He's in the chat, yeah. In first place, we have Grindy Gears Physics Creation Showroom. Now, these vehicles are some of the most complex vehicles I have ever seen in Space Engineers. I don't even know where to start, but any of them, each one of them is just completely just nuts. It's this kind of construction based design. So we are actually going to go through all these. So massive congratulations to Grindy Gears, because this stuff is mind-blowing. We're going to take a look at least 2 or 3 of them in here. But all of them, each one of them is amazing in their own right. We're going to start just quickly over here with this solar system cog design that he's got going on. I think he calls it the sun being orbited by 2 stars. So this is just like a little showcase here, but we're actually seeing a cog system where there's 3 wheels. These cogs are interlapping here like this, and then these ones are moving around the outside of this bigger circle here. And if we look inside this is not so easy to make because we've got a ton of rotors to get these angles right. Every single one of these is on a separate rotor, so we have this spiral system inside this. And underneath, to make the actual circle up, you have this crazy like spiral design here. It really is nuts to get all these manually made angles. So it's just it's a subtle thing, but it's just really crazy to see these kind of mechanics in Space Engineers. So really nice. This is just one of them. We'll get to the vehicles now. So I'm going to delete this and check this out because the sim speed is a little low. So we'll try and increase the sim speed here. And this is okay. We've got the massive one in the middle. We'll leave that till last because this is kind of the glorious one. So we're going to delete this right now and we'll reload the world. And we want to take a look at this. So this is also really cool. I know what we're going to start with. We're going to start with, and this, the excavator, incredible. We're going to start with this one over here. Right. Here we go then. So where's my character? So if we hop in this, all of these vehicles that you're seeing have manually created suspension. Now let's have a little look in here. We're using rotors, wheels on rotors, and all of this using connectors, using the magnetic forces from the connectors to make this manual suspension system. It is absolutely nuts. I have never seen anything quite like this. So we're going to drive this vehicle around a little bit, and this is actually a vehicle designed to pick up other vehicles. So what we do is here, we press 1, that will activate the drive system, and we can actually see, so I need to get closer here to see these custom suspension going in work here. So now if I take control, you can see this rotor and piston based steering. So let's go for a little drive with this thing. And the There we go. And what you'll see in the back wheels is the suspension actually moves like this on each individual wheel. It's amazing. So there we go. So that's just the kind of the drive system you've got going on here. But this is actually the same for all the vehicles in this world. Like the big truck has it, and that one over there doesn't. The grey one I've left in here. But all the big orange vehicles have this. So that in itself is incredible. But what we're going to take a look at now is the back of this. So if I hit number 6, what we'll see, it's quite slow here, but this is going to move back.
Awesome.
Give it a second. There might be a bit of spring here. And first off, this is going to lower it so it's like tilting up. And there's a second piston that pushes it. So this bed will actually lie flat on the ground behind the truck here once it's complete. Again, we can have a look at some of the mechanics going on here.
This was actually like, something like this was like in my head many years ago when I was thinking about space engineers as a Lego technique. You know, not like the big blocks, like armor and stuff, but these smaller things. And just like in Lego Technic, you could kind of like probably build something like this. So
it does look like a bit like Lego Technic with that kind of frame.
And I also like how some parts are in different color. You know, like there is yellow, red, orange, and other colors.
All right, so it's about to hit the ground there. To speed this up, so that will just stay like this. That's the first piston, and that will become upright, and then you see all these joints in here. We're using some rotor things. Obviously, you see a large piston here, so we're using the different rotor heads to make a large piston on this small grid. This is all small grids, except we've got some crazy shenanigans going on here, including this, you know, all these wheels are on a separate suspension system. That's now lowered, and we could drive a vehicle up that, but what we want to do is hit the next piston, which is actually going to lift up even quicker. So they see that now that's the second bunch of pistons, these bottom ones underneath here, the dual pistons, and that's pushing down this thing. Let's give it a second here. And this will actually lay flat on the ground. Honestly, I spent far too long playing around with this entire world in the showcase, because the stuff going on, the use of pistons and rotors is absolutely unbelievable. So we'll just wait for this to hit the ground. We can have a look in here, seeing all these pistons working beautifully. I think it was quite an easy call to make for the first position, wasn't it, Marek, with this one? When you saw this and this...
I mean, all of them are good.
Oh yeah, all of them are really good, yeah.
And even those that are not in this, like, 3 first, you know, winners, even the other guys, the other submissions were very good. So actually it's kind of sad that we cannot give more prizes or like more, you know, levels.
Yeah, it really is. It was really, really hard. So there we go. That is now laying flat, and we could load up a vehicle onto this, use the handbrake, and then raise it back up here. So really, really nice. And I'm actually starting to lift the vehicle up to let it go too far, but all in all, really, really cool vehicle there. And I can probably drive around in it still if I want to. Yeah, I can. So we've got to quickly move on to the next vehicle in this world, because there's so many. We won't look at all of them because of time. We will look at the big rig there. And the world is now public. So massive congrats to Grindy Gears. It really is cool. It's a good question, Sean. You have to ask Grindy how long it took him to build this world. Right, so coming out here, we'll take a look at this one. We'll take a look. So the excavator over here is amazing. And this is what we're going to take a look at. But we're not going to take a look at this one, because we're going to take a look at the big one in the middle, which is a combination of this vehicle here, which is a bit like the load one we just looked at, except it's purely designed for pulling this massive trailer here. So again, we have that system, we have the connection joint for this trailer. So we're going to delete this because it's actually a part of this bigger one. We're also going to delete this quickly. And this excavator, this is the one on tracks. It's pretty big, got a custom cab here. but this is actually loaded onto the middle of this trailer. So this is like the kind of the static version, which stays in the trailer with pistons and can't drive around. We're going to take a look at this one instead and look at the excavator. So we'll delete the excavator, but the excavator is awesome. It looks amazing on its own with those tracks and stuff. And you guys can have a good play with this in your own time when the world is now public. So
this is really awesome.
it really is. Look at this. Oh, so many subparts, so many pistons. I'm going to take this out. Take out this as well.
So how much time did he, or I can ask the author, how much time did you spend on this? On all these vehicles?
Right, here we go then. So first off, I need to come in here into the cab and raise up these pistons on the cab here, a custom doorway. In we come into the crane part. I'll drive it around a little bit first. This world is going to take a bit longer than some of the others. This is quite extensive. So control me. We're going to quickly take control of this is the actual excavator here, and then we want to do.
So Grindy Gears, the author is saying that the world itself, not much time, probably just copy paste it, right?
Okay.
But the creation itself, like he lost the count, so we don't know. Right. Probably a lot, and also a lot of learning, right?
So I'm now hitting 7, lowering the pistons on the side, right? And then I'm hitting 6. Oh, that can extend. That means I can extend the supports out further. So we don't want that one. And then we want to hit 5, which will actually fold away these supports. Again, we've got large piston, small block shenanigans going on in here. So we'll fold away the supporting legs, and then we can drive this whole rig around. And we've actually got 3 trailers. We've got this at the back, which is a production trailer. We've got like a little collector here which we can drop ore into via the excavator's bucket. And I've done that. I've actually spun it around and dropped ore out of the bucket into this. And this has got refinery dissemblers on. So the middle trailer's got the excavator on, and that's connected to the front vehicle, which is just designed purely for pulling this whole beast along. So let's now go for a drive, hop out the excavator. We'll come back to that in a second.
But now I see that these creations would maybe look a little bit better with different armor, like small armor.
Yeah.
Without these
lines.
Yeah, these lines.
Yeah, it's definitely something that people have.
But we never designed, we designed this kind of armor for small ships, not like for really long or large surfaces. But I think if there is a mod for this, it can look better, it can help it, not that it's not looking good, but I mean, it can help because it will look more like the Lego stuff.
So here we go, we're on the move. It's quite slow, but I would expect a rig this size. We're going to hit the trees. The trees shouldn't be a problem. So we see this puller at the front. That custom steering, again, working away here. So we're trying to get to a straight line, then we'll eventually see. Let's just kind of do a 360 here, not go turn too far. Right, turn those wheels. Oh no, careful. This will be the longest showcase, guys, just because of the complexity of the build. The later categories will be just. So here we go. We're seeing this enormous trailer load being pulled around this world with this totally custom. It's not Grindy Gears. I cannot get over how you did this, man. It really is out of this world. And it's working, so I mean, I don't know if this was possible before the physics overhaul or not, but it really is nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quickly show off the excavator.
Maybe it's one of the little proofs that the clang is over, Joel?
It's a pretty. I don't know if block damage is turned off. That is a good question.
I think this is like really good benchmark, in my opinion, because what can you do more than this? If we had more time on this build alone, I would just be going over every single little mechanic, every single little joint even the joints here to make this trailer system is just incredible. So let's hop into the excavator, because this alone, as you saw, there was a standalone excavator on tracks earlier, so we'll hop inside this small entrance.
I'll show you the controls of the excavator, which I practiced yesterday because it takes a little bit of getting used to. So, it's using, what I have to do is go to K, control me, oh, I just pressed something. That's bad, right, there we go. Go to page 1, hit number 1, and I should now be in control of the excavator. Let's see if I remember right. Come on now, Joel. There we go, okay, here we go, we're going. So we're lifting up the piston's just here, and that's on the WSD keys. And then we can turn around with A as well. So we're using our keys. It's using Digi's control thing, I believe. And then with my arrow keys, I control the second joint at the end there. So let's just calm down a second because it will spin. It's quite a nice in first person view. This custom made cab, we can look up above us and see this. So now I'm going to extend the second part here. Oh, I should have done it. I need to extend the support piston because it will actually start wobbling if I don't. So let's press 5. That brings out those support legs. Here they come. And then we can also hit, when it's done, also hit 6, get maximum support. Almost forgot, yeah. Yeah, this is all vanilla. There's nothing in this. There's scripts for the control, but there's no mods in this world. So once that's done, then we can hit 7, raise those support legs, and now we've got a good solid base for this excavator to work its magic. There we go. Right.
So you're actually going to excavate something?
I'm going to excavate. I'm sure I am. Yeah. Let's go to this. Oh no, hold on. We'll go to this view for a second, and now I'm going to control this arm. See if I got it. Come on. Oh, that's the end. Okay, careful, not that one. I want this one. Here we go. I need to raise it up still. Oh. Don't mind my driving here. I'm still getting used to this thing. Let's come around a little bit. Okay. Apologies, Grinding Gears, if I'm messing up the driving of it, but it does take a little getting used to. So now we've kind of extended it. I'm going to keep going, keep pushing it out. I'll stay in first person for a second, drive like this. So arrow keys. Now with the left and forward, up and down arrow keys, I'm controlling that second joint, and then with the right and left arrow keys, I'm controlling the bucket. So you see the bucket there moving. So now we get the bucket in the right position, down facing. Now we switch the drills. Where are the drills? Okay, 9. So I can use my mouse. The drills go on, and now we want to lower the whole situation here. So we can press down here, so W. Okay. There we go. So now the drills have hit the ground. Let's zoom in real quick to see what's going on here. Okay, now I've got... Then I want to pull forward. It will actually collect ore inside the scoop there. I'm sure if you got better at this, you could actually do it really well. And it's capable of deeping. It's capable of digging 100 meters deep if you use it correctly. I haven't been able to do that so far. I've been kind of just scratching the surface. Grinding Gears states that it can go 100 meters. I think that's right, maybe. So let's see. We've got like a little bit of excavation going on. Do the right place a bit quicker, I guess. Right. And now let's try and raise this bucket up. So if I do S key, lift up the top joint. I'm so glad I practiced with this because it would have been so S to raise up the first heat. Well, there's many joints going on, but that'll be raising up this, and then I want to also raise the bucket like that. There we go. Oh, the rocks are flying out a little bit. We've got a bit of and then in here we have more, but then the scoop opening here, the jagged teeth kind of lets them out. So we've got a couple of rocks in here now, and what we can do is we can raise up this as well as bringing it towards us. Oh, higher, 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 higher. There we go. Now let's go around towards the bucket over there on the trailer. So this is like a mini game almost. So I don't know if you guys know, like, I think there's a JCB game. Oh, am I getting... Sometimes you go to theme parks, you can play the little digger. It's a bit like that, seeing this crazy system going on. So here we go. Now I can press S to raise it higher. And then a bit more around. Let me see if we can drop this stuff into this, and then we'll finish up this build because we must move on. Let me see if I can deposit this stone in the collector here. Right. So we need to go S forward, and we need to go out. Up and out. And then... oh wait, nearly there. And then we're kind of... Release! We got any stones left? Hold on. There we go. Oh! Oh, we got a couple in. So not the most efficient. We got a couple of bits of dirt going into the collector there. So there we go, and that could be ore, which will then go into this collector, which will then be processed by the refineries and assemblers on the back of this back trailer here. So really, really nice. And if just flying quickly up this arm, you can see all the crazy contraption. You've got small rotors, big pistons, lots and lots of support struts, lots and lots of rotors. Rotors, basically. And to get this curve here as well, look at this. Honestly, it's totally mind-blowing, this build. But let's see a round of applause in the chat, guys, for Grindy Gears winning the first place of Engineering Ingenuity for this, well, fantastic stuff right there. Yeah. So if you guys want to check it out more, the workshop build is out, and you can play around with all these creations. Grindy Gears recommends taking each one into their own world or deleting the other ones like I just did. And yeah, I could play around with this for ages just to see those mechanics, and it's stunning. Right, next category, we have physics bending. Okay, so we can leave this world. And third place, hold on, get the right one here. I'm gonna get the wrong one. What's this? Okay, so this is a video we're going to play on stream here. And I think you might know what to put in chat when you see this. One second, I've got to quickly...
And Joel, if you can also explain how does this work?
Okay, I will do, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I think the video does a good job of explaining it. It's only 2 minutes long, so it's much shorter. Oh, come on, man. Get this right. Let's close this. Right. In third place for physics bending category, we have this.
All right. Hello there, Keen, and today I'm going to show you what I've made for the Space Engineers Physics and Engineering contest. I'm on the moon today, and right here on a little lovely blue lake
Water.
that I made myself, on a small little raft as well.
Water.
This is the raft I used for testing, and this whole lake is just a physics simulation. So it runs on gravity. So we have a bunch of artificial mass blocks right here, and only downwards thrust and no upwards thrust. So all the thrust is being created by the artificial mass blocks, and there's gravity down there. So if I actually step in there, it's gonna launch me upwards.
You just explaining.
Now, this whole system relies on a very simple grid that lies underneath the whole thing.
So we've got physics bending.
Which is pretty much just some reactors, some projectors for the bluish water, which are just big armor block planes painted blue. And the other thing is gravity generators, which are just facing upwards. And I've lined up the gravity fields to match perfectly, so there's no overlapping or anything. And yeah, it just creates upwards force, which can be
It's really weird
used
seeing
by gravity blocks, mass blocks, I'm sorry. For example, I made myself a little nutshell boat over here, which I can just
a little
drop in the
rowboat.
water real quick,
Canoe.
if I can actually get in. I can't move around in this thing, but I think it's kind of funny to just be stranded in the middle of a
It's
lake
original, right? Exactly.
on a small little boat. I don't know, it popped in my head. And over here I made myself a little hovercraft,
Oh, cool.
yet again using those artificial mass blocks, downwards thrusters and maneuvering thrusters, and it uses the small grid flight seat. I don't know if you will ever patch that glitch. I hope not. Yeah, this is pretty much my entry. That's been all. I hope you pick me, and
Oh, he did.
yeah, I'm excited to see the results of the entire contest. Goodbye.
So this was an entry by Matchstick. So congratulations to Matchstick for winning third place of physics bending with his crazy water simulation thing here. So it was really, I've never seen this done before, and it was really cool, wasn't it, Marek? And water. So
Engineers,
it was almost
physics and engineering contest.
there isn't a workshop build for this though at the moment, so there's no way to check it out unless he posts one. We'll have to get in touch with the Matchstick and ask if he plans to post this world. But you could possibly see. All right, okay then. So next up we have in second place for physics bending we have. Okay, I know what this one is. So another one that's actually a big one to show off on stream, and we won't have time at all to show all of it off. So I'm going to quickly get it here. I wonder if they're here today. I wonder if they aren't. Is he in chat? Wait, Matchstick. I'm not able to read chat enough. Oh, there he is. Yeah, the Matchstick. Awesome to see you, man. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Post it, Matchstick, and definitely post it, and then you can paste it in the chat, and we can even add it to the blog post, if the link, so people can try it out. Cool. And you'll be getting 3 skin sets, Matchstick, for that. So let's get up the next one. Powering through the entries, and honestly, guys, we had 51 entries in total, but it just I can't even speak. It was so hard to go through them all and find the best ones, because there's so many ideas that I've never seen before. Right, just loading this one up. And this is one that you have seen this on one of my streams in the past. So that's a clue. I wonder if they're here. Just let it load. Right, here we go.
So Phoenix is asking if it is 51 for this category or across all categories. I think it was 51 for all categories.
All categories, yeah.
Like total number of submissions was 51.
So in second place, we have Shadrix with his Gravity Playground. And some of you guys will know this creation, but it's a bit like a Portal. It's a puzzle game. It takes many hours to complete. It's maybe, including the tutorial, it takes 6-7 hours to complete, and it's a bunch of rooms with various. We can try and show some of this stuff off here, but I'm not going to show all of it for spoiler reasons, and I'll let you do it yourselves. But you can see this entire complex here. It looks kind of cool from the outside. and have all these, each room is a different puzzle using gravity. So it's really, really nice. If I come to my character here, how it works is, here's my character, you have to follow where your character can go over. So we can't go up angles like this. We can go over angles like that. So let me run up here. And now we're slowly going with our mag boots into the next build, into the next room. So that was the first room, pretty basic. As we walk around each room, we see some, we kind of go for these glass tunnels, which is a really cool effect, seeing this crazy place build up. So here's the next room. So we come up, walking around the corners. So what's the next one? Okay, so the next one, we have to, it tells you here, shifting, 1 second, Maro. Why is that? I need to change my settings. Right, there we go. Sprinting on shift, so we need to sprint up this, then we glide, and then we get on the next one. Because you can't jump. Basically, I didn't explain the main thing here. You don't have a jetpack. That is the key thing here. You have no jetpack, so you have to get around each room by walking up the different angles. So now we're on the roof compared to where we came in. We came through that door on the roof, and we have another one here. So what we have to do, we have to sprint up this, get into the other room, and then progress. So sprint, we fly through, and now we're in here. So we're running up the walls. And this only became possible with the implementation of mag boots. We go to the next room. This is all the tutorial showing you the key things that you need to know with this whole map, like when you need to run, when you need to sprint, when you need to jump. There's a couple of tricks you learn in the tutorial going forward. So again, all around the room, turn the lights on here. It's really a lot of fun. If you want an evening of entertainment and Space Engineers, Shadrix's Gravity Playground is the one for you. It's really cool, and it's definitely physics bending. So, congrats to Drix, and we're now going to move on to the winner of the category. So let's back up here. I still think a round of applause as well for the last two. I didn't do that for the third place, but definitely for Matchstick and Cedrix there. Right. So this is a short video demonstrating this, and this was definitely an entertaining video to see. Let's see if we get it up here. Oh. And I think I'll let the video do the talking. So, in first place, with the Sucker Punch machine. Let's go. Physics man. Look at those pistons going. And there we go. We can watch that one more time. Powerful, very, very powerful. 900 meter target, that's quite a good range for something made out of pistons. And I expect this also takes advantage of the fact that if you have a lot of pistons, you can actually exceed the speed limit of the game. So that could be why the velocity, the power behind that is so strong. So I need to, 1 second here, I've got the, okay. And this is created by Alicius. So congratulations to Alicius. I don't know if they're in the chat tonight, but congratulations for winning first place of the physics bending. You'll be getting a t-shirt, a Space Engineers hoodie, and 3 skin sets. So Very, very cool. We had a good laugh out of that one. Moving on to the next category here, we have vanilla epicness. So, is this right? Okay, yes. We start off here with a video. No, short 2-minute video here. Problem is, I don't actually know how to say the name of this contestant, but right. Let's see if this works. This is Space Engineer's Motherboard, in third place for vanilla epicness. Go. That is the Space Engineer's Motherboard. Really cool looking thing. It's really nice. And I think there is no workshop link for this, unfortunately. So let's see here. Congratulations on winning third place. I don't actually know. I should probably have asked Percy how. I mean, well, actually, is that Jap?
I don't know.
I don't know. We need to. Well, we'll contact the winner, but it's actually kind of what, because I don't know how to pronounce that name. But congratulations to you. It's really, really cool. Right. You'll be getting yourself 3 skin sets. So it might be on the workshop, but the submission was in video form, and there was no description. There was no workshop link in the video description, so I don't know. In second place of vanilla epicness, what do we have here? Okay, right, back onto our. This is 1070 in this PC, I think, IGS. Let's load up this one. Yeah. DK, let's have a look. Yeah, that might be it actually. That very well might be it. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Quick search and you found it. Fantastic. Maybe we could actually change that and put that on the blog then. So I'm back in this world for a second. Let's paste in this one. Okay.
So Joe, I will need to go.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry, I tried to get through them all, Marek.
But it was too good.
They're too good, yeah, too good.
To go faster. I think we're in the middle, kind of. Like smaller.
Just gone past the middle, yeah. We've got the smaller half now. We've probably got 20 minutes, I reckon,
Yeah,
to
so
go for it.
guys, see you. Enjoy it, and also the winners. Thank you very much for contributing, joining. I hope we will repeat this sometime soon. Now it will be actually even better, I think, with the new visuals and all these things. Even more interesting results. So again, enjoy your prizes and thank you for contributing, and thank you for everyone who contributed. Actually, all 51
everyone, yeah.
People who submitted. So bye bye.
Bye, Marek. Have a good night, and thank you for voting for deciding the winners, because it was a hard call to make. All right then, we'll continue here going through the winners. Right. I was supposed to get through everything in an hour, but I don't know how I could have shortened the process, you know, while still trying to show you guys how epic these things are. So I'm actually just trying to load in this one, and I'm having a slight problem with that it's not actually seeming to paste. This is odd. We can always show the images off or the video off if need be, but I was going to paste it in the world. Seems there's an issue with the blueprint screen. A second. Sorry guys about the chat as well, because I've been trying to get through them. I haven't been able to pay attention to chat much. Right. Try again then. It's not now. There's nothing coming up. Huh. Okay. Why is this then? I've noticed. Okay, so none of my workshop blueprints are appearing in the list, which is a problem for all the rest of the contestants here. Maybe. No. Might be a game reset. There we go, got it now. Fantastic. Okay. No, Marek's he's got important. He's always got many meetings and stuff to take care of. And he had a slot here, so we had an hour to get through the stuff, and I wasn't quick enough. I tried. It could be possible this is just taking some time here. What I'm going to try and do, though ideally it would have been good if we pasted the worlds in as we were showing them off. So we could, while we're waiting for this to load, I can actually quickly paste in some of the ones. So we started off with Bruce's space tether. Then this one, the drill. Then we had that one, so that's the first place. Physics bending. We had this one, which was the water. Then we had Cedrix's playgrounds. And then we had the Sucker Punch machine, which we could actually, there's also a blueprint for the Sucker Punch machine, but it was quicker to show the video off here today. And then we've got the third place for Vanilla Epicness, and now we're still trying to get this second place in here, but it doesn't seem to be loading. I don't know if there's a blueprint error, so we might just need to show this off. Oh, there it is. Finally came through, just as I spoke too soon. Okay. Hell, go on then, come on. You guys want to see Deep Flame, right? We're doing a space stream, but you can come see these contestants, because I know you were impressed by them too, Tim.
What's going on here?
But you must promise not to derail this into a medieval stream.
So, guys, have you played Medieval Age? Oh, okay.
Right, okay. So,
hello, everyone.
You're in the office late?
Yeah, well, you know, stuff, as you like to say.
Stuff, yeah, we've got some stuff going on.
Sometimes you just have to stay a little longer. Actually, I was watching the stream from my PC.
Okay.
And I saw that Marek left, so I was like, oh, maybe I can come hang out.
Yeah, maybe I can slip in. Yeah, I know you're thinking. Alrighty. So, we finally have the second place for Vanilla Epicness here. And this is the Rhino Prime MOB Mark III. There.
It looks really cool.
This is the Rhino Prime Mobile Operations Base Mark III, 100% vanilla. That's key here. So, as the name suggests, it is a mobile base, which works very nicely with the new wheels. Now, how do we get into the back here? Okay, let's. Okay, we've got a button panel.
There's some turrets to keep you out.
I think. Yeah, there's some turrets to keep you out. Let's actually go into the. Let's fly inside and open up the big doors. Wait a second. I've got all the entrances. Here it is.
On the roof.
Ah, good.
You can tell that it's a Space Engineers designed vehicle. There's no like ground side level entrance. It relies on the jetpack.
I just realised my FOV is super low. I should probably turn it up for the purpose of the. There we go.
Yeah, the stream was already mentioning that.
Oh well, I'm sorry guys for not reading the chat. The FOV was quite low. It was for screenshot taking. So the base, it's got all the things you might need. Now we've arrived at the bridge. Got the ship layout here, very nice. Lots of panels showing the status of certain components and systems, as well as the amount of. I think ore amounts. Yeah. We've also got ore amounts. Fantastic.
Is this running TIM?
I expect so.
No.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Right then. So let's open the back doors. Should be with this.
Boom.
Hey now. Just because you come from medieval, you gotta speak nice about space. Pistons and rotors are, what I'm talking about. So there we go. Lowering the rear ramp, and then we also want to. I think this allows us, if we press 5 now. I see we have an extra. We can also extend this to get really close. Exactly. So this allows us to get as flush to the ground as possible with this mobile base to let other stuff come in. Interesting. Is this an interesting? What you must say?
They're kinematic, so they actually don't care about the collision.
Exactly, which is
very clever.
Very cleverly used there to get that perfectly flush to the ground ramp. Okay, all right. I saw nothing. So then we can open up this door as well. And in here we've got a hangar area, an antenna, and we've spaced smaller rovers, smaller miners maybe up on these things, and we can even fly underneath, and you could possibly be a jetpack come underneath here and do some maintenance on those vehicles. And handbrake is so solid now, as we tested on my stream a couple of weeks back, that you can actually drive around on pretty bumpy terrain with vehicles inside locked in place. So really, really cool.
Yeah, I was playing Space Engineers over the weekend, and I noticed that the cars are handling quite nicely.
They're really nice now. People are having a lot of fun with. I've seen so much more content based off wheeled vehicles, streams with people trusting wheeled vehicles now. So it's really, really great to see. I'm thinking it looks like it might also be possible to fly. Yes. Okay. Let's. Do you try and take it for a spin then?
You better close the doors first.
Oh yeah. Hold on. So we can just do 3 and 4 at the same time. And 5. I need to do 5 first, otherwise we might get a little bit of.
It seems to be going okay.
Good timing.
Yeah, let's just call it good timing and just
perfect
switch
timing.
to first
Look at
person
that.
and don't look.
No, it's perfect. I'm confident here. So let's test out wheels.
I'm too far away. People cannot hear me.
Oh, sorry.
So here we go with the car.
And I don't expect it to be super speedy. It was a bit like the truck we looked at earlier. Did you see grinding gears?
Yeah, I was watching from the start.
Yeah.
And I just saw some of those entries, and they were really, really awesome. And like the excavator was really cool.
It's like this is moving at a kind of
steady pace.
It's moving at a mobile base.
Steady pace.
Slow and steady.
Pace.
But it's turning. That's the main thing. We're not getting crashing into trees as well.
Yeah. Oh.
And off goes that
Bye.
tree.
Nice to know you.
Right, 7, mate.
See, in medieval, the tree would just kill you.
Exactly. Yeah. What's better? I don't know. Defensive turrets. Like I said, we've also got stability legs, are just above me here. So if we want to stabilize this thing, we can push those down. Welcome to everyone joining us.
No landing gear?
No landing gear, no. Just raises off the ground here. Now can we take off? I've turned on the... Now, okay, the side ones aren't on, so maybe we've got some more. Okay, here we go. 2. There we go. Alright. Aha!
There's also a 4 is still off.
We need to lock this one. 4's off as well, is it?
And 3 is off.
That's all the different directions. And 3's off as well. Now we should have all directions, and the wheels are locked in place. So,
nice.
You have the choice to move around a planet with all your cargo, with all your refineries, assemblers, and you can park it down, land it, but rather than kind of leaving it there, you can make some more smaller adjustments with the wheels here. So,
well, I suppose that in survival this kind of flight is probably quite expensive on the power. And if you're just driving, there's no way you can just suddenly fly into a mountain while you're... Oh, someone's calling.
Also noticing here, you've got the...
Oh, that's my girlfriend. Hello.
solar panels on the roof, and also landing pads. What looks like landing pads for miners or smaller craft, a dock. You've got connectors in the middle of those squares. So once you've got your position for this base, which could be on top of a hill, in a valley, on a lake, you can then land your smaller craft on these bays. So here we go. We can actually take a little bit more time now with the builds, as we don't have to try and get through before Marek has to go. So here we go. Pro stream, you got it. Yeah, the workshop link, I'll give you it shortly. Might have a fly around, or even a walk around as we're hovering here, to see what else you've got. It's a really cool looking bridge with these little forks at the front here. Nice use of what have we got down here. Okay, I think it can have a nanite factory. And we're now back in the hangar. So, congratulations to... Oh, I didn't say the name. Damadark. Is Damadark here? I don't know. This is created by Damadark, the Rhino Prime Mobile Operations Base Mark III. So congratulations to you. And you're going to be getting yourselves a Space Engineers polo shirt, I should probably more say. The same stuff that we wear here at Keen. Nicely threaded and nice embroidery going on here. And free skin sets as well. Right, so moving on to the winner of the Vanilla Epicness category. We can stay in this world if we delete this ship.
I don't have to go home yet. I'm still allowed to stay out and play.
Good. It's not,
Did I miss anything?
Well, we just finished that one. Moving on.
Okay.
Spets, we're not going to go through all 50 entries, but I will be going through them over the next course of maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll be going over all the entries that didn't make it into the top 3 actually during streams in the next week or so, because I do think that everyone should be shown off, because it's really, honestly, it's so hard. And you guys will be blown away about what you haven't seen on tonight's stream.
Mm-hmm.
It was incredibly difficult to decide. So we're coming to space for the winner of this, and let's just turn off this thing where it loads in. So we'll turn off the game capture, and maybe this is when we talk about medieval engineers. It's like the medieval engineers filler.
Actually, I was just going to comment on Black Bomber. It's like it's the same in every relationship, Black Bomber.
Right. So this is the link for that one. I'll now paste the links for each one as I go through them. So
Is this last but not least, or you still have some more?
we got 4 more, including this one. We have this one with the vanilla.
There's one more category.
There's one more category to go after this, which is modding epicness.
Modding epicness. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I should have one of those chairs to fold out and sit down.
I was telling the guys earlier, because I went through the first kind of round of entries and trying to pick the best of the entire lot, and I kind of made the numbers down a bit, and then we say I was too indecisive to pick the winners, which is what Marek's job was. Elfie Wolf, yeah, it's a good point. I think this is Elfie Wolf's, if I'm not mistaken, mining rig here, and he submitted this for the screenshot competition we had back in October, so or November even. So yeah, it's been a really cool image to have for our physics and engineering Elfie. So shout out to you there. Right.
I think Vashek is looking for some more work.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think I need to give him some more work. I think he's getting bored.
Oh well, I'm sure Vashek would love to have more workload.
Absolutely.
He tells me every day
like
how
he's just sitting how bored he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's always going on about like how he just needs more work.
This thing like you guys can't see it yet, but I can see it already, and I have to say it's pretty damn cool.
We're getting there. Let me just paste it in first. I don't want to go through make sure I'm pasting the right way here. Not lost the top.
It's a space, there is no up.
Assuming it was landing in gravity, I don't know, based on right. So this is all made in vanilla. You ready?
That's crazy. If I tell my parents I came second in a physics contest without mentioning it's a video game, they would be proud of me.
That is a good idea, Gus Grizzly. Now there's no need to, to discount this. You tell your parents, all the family, tell your grandparents, tell your future children, tell them all, or maybe you have children, I don't know. Tell them all that I won second in a physics contest. Even better, I came second in a space engineering physics contest. And yeah, or even put that on the resume. Maybe that will help you get some jobs.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Send it to NASA.
Yeah, exactly. And when they ask for proof.
Oh man.
I don't know. Right. So, in first place, I hope they're here. This is the Vulcan IR4 vessel created by Ica IR4_YT. Let's check it out. There we go. An absolutely stunning vessel here. Made by, who's that?
Craig.
Made by Ica. So all in vanilla, and with the vanilla epicness category, it's kind of hard because there's so many things in the game which are epic and vanilla, right?
Yeah.
But this was
it's like Legos. You can create lots of epic shit, but oh man, this thing is cool.
Right.
I can just imagine playing on the server, and you have like this nice little space station, and suddenly this guy just comes cruising up, saying like, "How you doing with your little cube?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I got nothing, man. I got nothing."
Look at the size of this thing. Like it's what is it? It's like at least it's the rear of it here, and stuff spins on it. We haven't even seen it all yet. The stuff actually spins in these modules. So let's get inside it somehow. Lots of interesting shapes, like these kind of diamond shape, this X shape going on here, in this front. So it really is beautiful.
How you do?
Right. I have to admit, I forget. Oh, the edge of the entrance.
Why do people not put down the little landing platform on the outside where you can just step onto and then open the door and walk in?
That's cool. Now we're now inside, and we're going down this like glass chamber, down the kind of the spine of the ship, and the refineries. All this beautiful stuff's outside. You can see the kind of the chrome and all that, and we're just walking down this center corridor here.
It'd be a tough job being the janitor of this place, like polishing all that chrome.
Exactly. There you go.
De propulsion.
There we go, right there. It's what it says. So what have we got here? Centro di Mando.
Just press 1 and see what happens.
Wait, I'm going to get this wrong. This is going to be either Portuguese or Spanish. What do you know what this is? Is this? Do we have any resident speakers in the chat?
Just press the button and see what happens. Be a brave man. Just pick one and press it. Passarela. Nope. Self-destruct.
Oh, controls the lights. Controls the lights. Tonka's there. Okay, we got someone. It controls the lights.
Luces is lights. Okay, so
Luces lights. Oh, so
exterior lights,
exterior,
I guess.
yeah.
And
Passage lights. Oh, there's the blue. Oh, here, hold on. Oh, there we go. Blue lights. Presses button, looks around nauseously. We'll leave all the lights on anyway. Let's go to the bridge.
All right.
This is really satisfying. I'm running up this glass corridor here.
Mm-hmm.
What does this say? Hold on.
Puento de mando.
Oh, Puento de Mando. This is probably using Whiplash's.
Muchas gracias, gente.
This is probably this is probably using Whiplash's image converter. So shout out to Whiplash there.
I've seen that.
I'm terrible if it's wrong, but it probably is Whiplash.
I was playing with some of the guys from Medieval team like over the weekend, and he put like he has this infatuation with putting my face on things. So he was putting pictures of my face on the displays. That was kind of disturbing, but I get used to it. So.
There is a strange obsession with your face.
Yes, they have a strange obsession, for sure.
Now, my question is, here's the one. Here we go. This is what I want to look at. Here we go. Then you have all the controls at the bottom of the screen. Many rotors, many propulsion. I think it uses a grav drive system, which I think may trigger some people in the chat. Let's try and see here if we can get some of these parts spinning. Right. We're moving already somehow. Interestingly enough. Right, let's
weapon,
see.
switch to weapon rocket launcher. That's not the spinning button.
Oh wait.
The next key will be self-destruct, I'm sure.
Oh wait, no.
Unlimited.
I have to. Oh, that's probably that's the angle, isn't it? Not the speed. Hold on.
Yes.
Wait. I should have read the instruction
That's
manual.
7 and 8. 7 and 8 are for speed.
Yeah. But I don't know what's.
7 is probably speed up.
Is it going to say what it is? Hold on. Rotor delantero.
Yes. Speed.
Okay.
You can see from the icon that it's the speed up.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying what part of the ship is it spinning?
That's the surprise. Like, even if you read the description, you don't know. Is it turned on?
The gyros.
Is it turned on?
Oh god, now we're spinning. I think we're spinning, but the whole. Wait.
No, I don't think anything is spinning yet.
Yeah, the whole ship's spinning.
Aha.
Wait a minute, that's because I've locked the rotors maybe. Sorry guys.
I'm just gonna read the chat and see what's going on.
There's so many. Oh, is there a instruction manual on this? No, there's not in here.
They're just talking about my face now, so.
I mean.
But yes, he hasn't crashed it yet. That's true. There's nothing to crash it into, but it's Zoclu, so it's no guarantee that nothing will crash. So.
Give me a second. I'll figure this out. You watch. Just press all the buttons.
There's the manual, like on their page, maybe.
Is there
I don't know, man.
No, there's not.
Oh,
there's no manual on the page.
So let's just say it looks really good.
Oh no, you've got to see it spinning. Is there a video actually of it? There might. There's a video. We can watch that instead.
Yeah, watch the video instead.
Watch the video instead. But really, really freaking cool here. It's a beautiful, beautiful design. Look at this. So let's watch the video of someone else using this shit. I think he's probably the creator, so he'll know it best. And I mean, the Spanish doesn't help. All right, I'm not trying to blame the Spanish, but it's I used to speak Spanish a little bit, but I'm out of practice. What can I say?
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I'm not making it up. I don't make things up ever. Here we go. Right.
So, who here believes that he never makes anything up?
This is the winner
Raise
again
your hands in the
of
chat now.
Vanilla Epicness. We get music as well. Here we go.
Oh, it's the front thing.
Oh, yeah, look at it all spinning. This is what it should look like. Look at that. Wow. It's a much better presentation than I was doing.
Maybe you should have
But I can do some things. This was quite complex.
spinning
That's really cool. Okay. Okay.
Spinning things makes it
A lot of gyroscopes.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, nice. It's got like a little hanger thing as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that raise. Oh, that's amazing.
There's some drills. I don't want to know what that is.
So we've got these hangers. We haven't explored the whole ship yet, but sorry, the music was very loud. It was my bad. Load it now.
Ah, this is like the pressure rise through.
Lift, piston list. Yeah, thumbs up for that.
See, this is cool. You just stand there,
Stand
doing
up and
your
stare up.
daily business in whatever you're doing in your station, and you just look up through the windows and you just see it like chilling out, just calmly rotating. I imagine it must be quite soothing to be in such a space station.
I haven't seen. Is the winner here? Is Ica here? Wow, some crazy gravity stuff going on there as well.
You have to look at rotating things. Otherwise you can't connect.
Oh, nice. You can actually walk around, a bit like in 2001: Space Odyssey. You can walk around the outer circle. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the gravity will actually change depending on what your. That's really nice, actually.
There's the little touches that make it like really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this rotation. Ah, this is the rotation.
Is he staying in the same position? Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is kind of cool. I can just imagine that in if you had this spaceship like in reality,
Wow.
and you somehow managed to like lose the velocity of the spinning part, that you would be floating while it's spinning. Because it's still space, that's not actual part, it's artificial part.
Very cool. Well, there you are, guys. That is the winner. Hold on, wrong one. And now we move on to the third and final category, and this is modding epicness. So let's see. I see a round of applause in the chat for
First place.
Ica there, first place, and you'll be getting yourself one of these hoodies that I'm wearing right now, one of those polo shirts, and 3 skin sets. So congratulations. Right.
No, Rotel, he's not winning the one he's wearing right now. Just something like it.
Yeah, there are some used ones around the office. I can send you some used ones if you want, but you know, anyway. Actually getting quite hard here. So let's take a look at the link for this one as well, if you want to check this one out. I'm trying to link all the stuff now. This is right there. And again, all of these, you can explore them of your own time as well. So you're obviously well liked, Tim.
No, it's just, you know.
And we start here with a video, actually.
Uh-huh.
So I might even go AFK, go off the camera a second, because this is kind of a cinematic video, and I hope they're here today. But let's try doing it like this, shall we? Couple more entries to go through then. Right. So, volume good. In third place for modding epicness, we have Sectan with his Moon Project story video. Of course, we know that Sectan's been working on this mod pack for a while now. It's not quite released, but he submitted this video and showing off the progress of his mods, and it's really cool. So congratulations to Sectan. Let's take a little playthrough.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, it's a long one.
Are you playing the whole thing?
Yeah, it's cool though, it's a story. Oh, we'll keep the mic. Hold on. I'll turn the mic off, in fact.
All right, we're done here. We've got all the data we need. Okay then, returning to base. What are you gonna do after the end of this mission? I'm going back to Earth. To my wife.
Round
around, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. You're getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. I get around, get around, round, round.
Doctor, are you sure it's safe? Computers indicating it was shut down in the middle of something.
I think it was just a simple system check.
Illegal data download. Human recognized. Assault all humans.
What are we gonna do now?
We always take my car 'cause it's never been beat, and we've never missed yet with the girls we meet. None of the guys go steady 'cause it wouldn't be right to leave your best girl home on a Saturday night. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around.
And there we go, guys. That was the Moon Project story by Sectam. Hold on, where am I? There we are. Wait. Amazing stuff, Sectam. Now, just for some of you guys that don't realise, this Moon project that Sectam has been working on is actually, I think, 1,200 models. And this was simply like a part of a teaser for the mod. So it's a short video. It's actually only highlighting some of the content that he's working on. So and you know what this made me think actually, that we're going to be doing lots more contests now, and there's a bunch of ideas that we've got. But I actually do think it'd be cool to have a modding contest just dedicated to the actual the creation of mods, because actually this contest wasn't about creating so much, it was just about the use of mods. But with Sectan, of course, he's making and using them here, and I can't wait to check out that mod when it releases. It's going to be enormous. It's going to completely change the look of the game. And also a shout out to Smiter in 1983 for providing the voices there.
I couldn't hear the voices.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't
I
hear
didn't
them.
have headphones on, so I just got to watch the pictures.
You can check out that video right there.
But he was singing along.
Yeah, I was singing along, of course. So that you can check out the link there and stay up to date with Sectan stuff, because he's been working on this for a while now, and it's going to be really cool when it releases. So, congratulations, Sectan. You'll be getting 3 skin sets. And what was I going to say? I was saying about because obviously I was saying Marek. What was I going to say now? I can't remember now.
It happens to
It happens to me, yeah.
to the best of us.
Right. So now we're going to switch up and look at
You have
second place here.
lots of things there. Aha! Back to the game.
I know all of us here at Keen are we're keeping an eye on that mod Sectan, because I see Drury's there as well. Drury's hyped for it as well.
Drury is hyped for like this kind of stuff. It's right down his alley.
Right, let's see.
Loading, please wait.
It takes a while because I've got some stuff in here.
Yeah, you have quite a bit of stuff in there. Oh, this is a nice screen.
I know Marek's super hyped for it, is what I was going to say. He's really excited to see the finished mod product there.
Well,
So, of course, if you guys are wondering, that there's no link, that is simply linked to the video, because all of Sectan's stuff is not touchable by public yet. It's simply, his entry was that video, so.
it's a lot of work. I can already see from just the video that there's a lot of work that went into that.
I think, Sectan, over a year now you've been working on the assets for this?
It looks like something like that.
Yeah, definitely check out his YouTube, because he posts updates on this mod on the YouTube channel. Right. Let's see if this loads.
So, what can you tell us, or what can you tease us about the next next one while we wait for this to load?
What about the next? Let me see here.
See a picture of Joel wearing a hoodie.
No, that's for the blog post. Okay. So we're looking at a blueprint here.
Oh, I can see from the mods list that it has quite a few mods.
It has quite a few mods, yeah. And what was I going to say? It's terrible tonight. No, it'll just have to be my eye on.
I can see it has some of that original Space Engineers flavoring. Like, if you look at the picture, the thumbnail.
You're teasing them now. I can't see it.
I'm teasing them. Like, it's oh, he's closing the picture for
It's
me
still-
now as well.
No, I'm still waiting for this to load. The game's loading still. I think the number of mods is possibly a reason for I don't know. Gus Grizzly, in terms of if you're a winner and you're watching, we will contact you now. Yeah, this is modding epicness category. And I don't actually know, what was it? I need to remind myself here of the...
And those are the pictures I took of you.
Yeah, you took those pictures of me, yeah. My photographer. Hey Silver, welcome. Oh, here we go, coming up now.
There we go.
And the submissions, there was, you could have had videos, workshop worlds, blueprints, or even images. They were all, we had a whole range of different entry types, which is why you've seen a bit of a mix tonight. But let's see. Oh, I'm on the planet. That's okay.
Oh, I see from you having to change the velocity of your like spectator camera already, like the size of this.
Maybe. I'm ready to now. Okay, let me get a good angle on this. Okay.
It's very bright.
This actually features a bunch of Sectans mods, so well, no, Sectans mods are very popular. So, in second place, guys, of the modding epics category, we have the Leviathan by J.D. Taylor, and there we go. This is the Leviathan by J.D. Taylor. And Marek really liked the kind of design that went into this, and the color palette as well.
Yeah, I can see why he liked it. It really fits the kind of aesthetic style and shapes and colors that I can see why he likes it. This is what fits the style guidelines.
And that is there's a number of factors when Marek was thinking about, well, both for me when I was first getting the entrance making the number of entrants smaller, but when I was then, for Marek, it was thinking about what he had a very set thing in his mind, what he was looking for the winners. And obviously here and there, he's like, okay, maybe it doesn't have so much of that, but it has this, for example. So he had to weigh up a lot of different factors for his contestants here. But this is using a ton of mods here. There's a full, I can tell you, it uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mods.
Are those light things engines?
Yeah, these are Sectan's modular thrusters here. And they give off a really nice, they look quite powerful from the front, don't they, with that glow there.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a little blinding even.
With the
oh my.
Oh, and it looks like it's also got.
Oh.
Okay, so it has in fact got a torpedo in the front here, or 3 for that matter, a triple-barreled grav cannon. By the looks of it, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what it is. We got production base here.
What's that wheel doing there?
What's that?
There's a wheel in the front.
That's just decorative, isn't it?
There's some rocket launchers.
There's a lot of rocket launchers.
There's a lot of rocket launchers.
I have to admit, I do like Sectan's modular thrusters because it's the fact that it allows you to create whatever shape thrusters you want. So you can have like long strips, you can have nacelles that have that, and then you can also have these cool glowing patterns in the front. So we'll hop in this and fly around, and also we'll go to the bridge here. The bridge is awesome. We've got a mix of, we've got Colt's Command Pack of a long time popular mods.
I remember those command consoles.
That's a bit like a Battlestar with that overlay there, with the on the sides. Yeah, that's kind of cool there. I should probably do shout outs for all the scripters, because some of these worlds have a ton of scripts running in them, which make the whole make the whole builds that much more immersive. So that one there's a couple of floor plan scripts, and I'd hate to get it wrong. Chat, do you know whose floor plan script this one is? Because there's at least 4 or 5 around.
I just wonder if like this, the bridge design like this, if that's the captain's seat, it takes one very well placed shot and there is no more captain in the captain's seat. I always wonder what is like the design principle behind putting the bridge like exposed, but on the other hand you can see well.
So they'll walk around here. We'll just say it's transparent aluminum.
Maybe they have like hidden somewhere.
Big old ship here. I'm gonna try to find my way around to it. Try and show the use of the mods in this build. Some of the mods you can kind of see clearly. Automatic closing doors. I like that touch when people have automatic closing doors. It's really nice.
Makes it a little bit more more futuristic. Like in medieval, you have to close the doors by hand always, because that's how doors worked back then. But here you can have really fancy doors that do what the...
Let's see here. Let's see if I can find...
Oh, there's stairs there.
Yeah. What's this glowing here? Oh, this is some mod stuff. Wow. This is Azimuth's power reactors.
I remember these.
Yeah. These are popular ones. They fly around the ship like this. Oh!
There we go.
This is the
This is the real bridge.
This is the CIC right here. That is awesome. Awesome. Wow.
Oh, you're gonna fall into those reactor things there, but don't fall out.
Don't mind
of
the
your
jump drives there.
Don't fall out. Oh, is that those are jump drives?
What's the sound? Custom sounds in here. Can you guys hear that? Oh wow, look.
Oh, what's that?
It's kind of right next to the nanite control factory.
Ah.
Also, these are the Titan engines from Darth Biomech, and they're like 10 blocks long, I think.
Okay, this is the inside.
Yeah, this is all one big block. So these blocks have they go from here, and that's the end there.
So
so
and
these
I guess they are
nozzles-
like airtight at the end.
Exactly.
I see.
So these are really big blocks, and they've been in the game maybe 2-3 years now, I think, and they've been a popular choice for big ships.
Yeah.
You can see just how long this engine is here.
I
But
never
sort of-
actually built a ship myself that was so large that it needed even one of those. I am not a designer, what can I say?
I've seen a lot of CICs, but with this Cult Command Pack, and then when you come in here into the middle with your character, hold on, let's paste me in. And you just kind of stand up and look up, and you have all the data on the screens all around you. It feels really cool with the glowing and all that stuff. Wow.
If they shoot away, the bridge is open to space.
And this really was, even though there was no limit to how many mods you could use, modding epicness category, the description was something like freedom, as many mods as you want, basically. So even if it was like 500, I guess I'd try to load it up. But there wasn't any of that with that many, I don't think so. Really, really nice looking stuff though. So let's just kind of continue around the ship here and see if we can find any other nice spots. It's pretty big. More reactors.
Well, a ship like this probably needs a lot of energy.
It's on our work.
My theory. Oh, do they have like a maintenance base in there? Or
Also use of sectans.
Jeffrey tubes?
I don't know, but let's have a look. No, this is me just flying for the ship. I think this is...
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any...
What about
No, I think you're right, Deep Flame. Well spotted. This looks like this is open. There's windows there. It looks like it's almost just unfinished. There's no lights down here, but it is...
It's a maintenance.
Well, no. Yeah, you're right. It is open space. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we've also got the use of Sectan's other modular thrusters. Of course, we have his ion thrusters, his modular atmospheric thrusters, and modular hydrogen thrusters here. So
nice. Oh, this is so it can fly on planets, I guess.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, using the Titan engines, which are powerful, super powerful, to actually give that forward thrust there. So we've got a hangar here. So each side of the ship has a hangar along. Let's see if we can open some stuff up by flying. I'm so lost.
Oh no. I was about to suggest, how about you paste something stationary outside and fly around it to see how it moves, but...
Right, where's the main command chair? Here.
Let's say this is it.
Now there might be an issue with with Cult Command. There might be, with like the
Like
interaction point.
The window?
Oh, there it is. It's some sort.
Yeah, at the window. There we go.
Oh! Look at that. Look, so this ship here is. I wish we had added some commas down. Just if you just hold on, spin around, spin. No.
I'm in the.
Oh, you have to just budge out a second. So that is. Just can you like put a finger in there? Just kind of get the comma. I can't.
Where?
Up 350. Is that 5?
Surely you can. It says 5483365. So it's
54 million.
54,833,650 kilograms.
Okay. And then watch the acceleration here of this beast. And you have to remember how big the length of those flames are. Those flames are probably 10 blocks long.
I like the size of a normal spaceship. Aha, it also has a speed mode, it seems. It's already nice time.
Look at the front as well.
It's pretty good acceleration, pretty good deceleration. Can you turn it? Like spin it or like do a roll?
It manoeuvres quite.
It handles quite nicely.
Because you don't want big ships moving too quickly, else it feels weird, right? But this is kind of manoeuvring at quite a acceptable speed for this.
So straight into the planet, or
Wow.
this is really cool.
Let's
Cool
try
stuff.
let's try some stuff here. Oh yeah.
Alright, let's launch something out of the tubes.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Alright, what's we got here?
Maybe 3?
All turrets.
No.
Let's move to the next page.
Next page.
Turn the sound down a little bit here. I think it might be a touch too loud.
I don't see anyone complaining. There's one guy complaining. No, it's just Roto complaining about the ice.
What's this? Mac. I think that might be it.
Roto needs to
Let's try
sunglasses.
this. This is the Mac Prime start. Is this going to be priming the? Hold on. What's this doing?
I like how you're avoiding the strategy of just pressing buttons and see what it does.
Yeah. Mac shutdown. Grav. Fire right. Okay, so won't it?
Fire left.
These
fire-
should be.
Just press 2.
No, I've.
Did you turn it on?
Yeah. Press that. Possible it's.
Did you press 1 first?
Yeah, press 1. It's on a timer block. But it doesn't seem to be building the. You see all the grav gens here ready to fire out the tube. It's pretty cool though having those 3 barrels in the front of it.
If only we knew how to.
Hey, Ica's here in the chat, guys. Let's see some love in the chat, like for Ica. Yes, 2nd place, Ica, with modding epicness category. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time to see.
So tell us, how do we fire this beast?
How do we fire this beast? Yeah. You will be getting yourself, Ica, one of these Space Engineers polo shirts and 3.
They're really nice shirts, by the way.
They are, like good quality.
Is that a good one?
Some peeps in the chat who may have got some in the past may appreciate, can give a good recommendation.
I have one too, and it's really nice.
Right, so it's not.
I also have
one.
the medieval version of it.
Let's see here, timer block. It's 4. Okay, you can't hear that. He's gone for the. Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
Right.
What?
Tripod.
Tripod?
Yeah. War of the Worlds.
Aha! Okay.
You know it's coming. That's the main thing here.
So how do we fire it? Have you figured it out?
I don't know yet.
Iker, help us out. Iker.
It doesn't seem to be working, Ica.
How do we
Oh,
fire?
hello. This could be a problem. Look, it's getting in the way here.
You munged it up.
Oh, there's nanites going. I don't know what's happening.
Now just turn on the gravity then.
Oh yeah. No, that's fire. Hold on. You should fire those, right? Because if I press 1 or 2, that should fire the.
Let's see. Does it work?
No. Why are they not being catapulted?
Don't they need mass blocks for it to work?
Yes, they need mass blocks. Of course. Of course, you're right. Let's go reverse. Let's reverse. It should come out the front. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Yeah, they're coming out. They're trying to find a way out at least.
I don't know.
There they are.
Oh.
There goes one. There goes the other one. Oh, there's another one. There's the 3.
Ah, that's turrets. Of course, the turrets are shooting them.
I'm pleased
What's going on?
I was slowed down and knocked into them. They're going back in. Turn.
I'll just lift you up. How about that?
There you go, yeah.
How about that?
Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Turn on them dampers.
If you have these mods, That is a lot of power
Alright.
on the screen.
Do you want to
Try it again?
Try it again, or
Yeah.
shall we move on?
Well, we'll try it again.
Mhm.
We've got one more to look at after this. Alright. We're spinning now. Well done,
Yeah,
Deepin.
turn on your dampeners.
No.
Oh, they're on.
So, fly down, hit 1. Let's see if anything happens when I hit 1. Because that should be priming the Mac cannon, right?
Isn't like that what the other buttons are supposed to do?
No, that's fire. Look.
Aha. But
Prime starts,
prime start.
and then fire them, because that releases the
Okay,
merge block.
and what is the point with that one then?
That's let's try shutting it down,
Uh-huh.
and then restarting it maybe. Then the welders come on.
Which
Oh,
one?
oh.
Different tube?
Unless we change welder radius, because the welders are now on, they should be welding up this projection,
Yeah.
but they're not. And they've...
But which one did you fire? Oh wait, they all shoot weld at the same time, I guess.
Right, yeah, we do... Okay, we need to move on, unfortunately, guys, as Vashek has reminded me, he's the timekeeper. So, I'm sure it does fire this Mac cannon wonderfully. You can check out the Leviathan. See a round of applause in the chat for Ica. Second place there, and you can check out that world right here. And shout out again to all the modders who took this, 13 mods, and those sectans here, so awesome to see the use of the mods there. Right.
Then last but not least.
Last but not least, we've got a video.
Uh-huh.
And then we've also got a world to check out as well. So if I just...
Alright, so if you load the world while playing the video.
No, I can just delete this ship and I can go down to the planet for it. I've already got the mods for that.
Aha.
I put all
It's
the...
same mod.
No, it's not the same mods, but I put all the mods for all the
You have one
creations.
demonstration world.
Exactly.
Very clever.
Yeah, exactly, because
Very
loading times,
clever.
okay. Right, let's go to the... What am I showing off here? Which one am I showing? I'm trying to think. Oh, I know I'm going to go. Okay, let's just go to the desert then. That's fine. Let's place myself here and then get the video link up. The final winner of this contest. I say, fear not, guys. We will have plenty more contests in the future. We really will, and different contests, because maybe the categories of this one wasn't particularly to your strengths. So who knows?
This is cool. Which one?
Right, this one is the one that we got sent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go then. This is the medieval contest. Yeah, that's on him. Good idea though. So
no, never mind. Let's focus on the space contest here. Where the winners will appreciate that more than talking about some other contest.
In first place, created by Alice Muse 92. We have the CH-47 Chinook Slingload Claw in multiplayer survival. That's the name of the video, by the way. So here we go. No, no music, the sounds.
So they just have to sing Are those helicopter blades? Okay.
It's picking up the claw now.
Aha! Oh wow! Is that like a little rope chain? That's cool. Is it like medieval ropes?
So if you're wondering about the propeller, guys, it's because of the LOD. So they should both be spinning, but the front one is because it's too far away from the camera. So he's got a camera in the actual sling loads in the hook,
Nice.
and the claw can kind of retract. I'm kind of in the way here. spin it around. The landing gear is on the end of the claw, so then you lock it on with the landing gears.
Is that one of those pirate stations?
Yeah, exactly.
And now his buddy's gonna grind.
You'll see.
Aha! He's going to steal the...
Steal the roof.
the roof.
When I first watched it, I thought they were going to steal the entire base.
Yeah, they're taking the roof off.
There you go.
Nice. That's a pretty strong helicopter.
And off it goes. And he's dropped. Okay, just a bit of vandalism, I see. There we go. I think there might be another demonstration here. Yeah, there's another demonstration. Okay. What do you guys think of this? I don't know. Yeah, with the spinning LOD, I don't know if it's something on the modder's end or on our end to fix with the spinning. Do you know? What would you reckon? That's like an animation.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Do you?
Because a long time ago.
I can't hear you probably, mate. The helicopter's very loud. You want to speak really close.
Alright. A long time ago, when like I'm talking 2 years back, when I was still working on Space Engineers, I remember there is this code in the thrusters that has a distance check. And
Okay.
It was set to some distance, and I don't know if the definition is still there for Space Engineers, that it's in the definition that you can specify the distance at which the LOD works.
Right. Okay. So it can change.
So maybe it can change. I don't know. Like I remember it could change. I don't remember for sure. It's been 2 years ago. Aha! They're actually stealing the cargo.
Yeah.
And
So
what's-
that was the actual plan, I think.
I
Remove the
see.
roof and then remove the cargo. But seeing that like come back there, swinging there is awesome. I think that's a chain of a chain of rotors.
What?
I don't know. I don't actually know. Or is it just is it just a solid object?
Pretty cool though.
Yeah, really cool. Okay, the propeller mod is super old. LED was never patched to the updates. Okay.
Ah, I see.
But I don't think Marek, we didn't discredit it for the propellers thing, because recognise they should spin. There was just some weird thing which wouldn't.
They actually spin if the camera's close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. There's some airplanes.
We got. Oh, he's coming back for him. He's waving.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in the chat today? They're stealing everything now. They're taking the refineries as well.
Well, resources are resources.
He's cutting off the last block. There we go. It's free now.
And then he gets crushed and dies.
It's pretty cool though. It's really cool to see that.
He ran out of hydrogen.
And especially now, if you're the helicopter spinning, and even at, like particle effects, it'd be perfect.
Some dust on the ground.
But there's a number of mods there. I think there's using plane parts to get those engines, kind of modern day looking engines.
Fly helicopter.
And that is a celebration. There we have it then, guys. The winner. We can actually check it out in game really quickly. I think Vashek, you can. Vashek posted the link, so the blog post is live, guys. If you want to check out all the winners and kind of read some stuff, then you can check that out. Let's quickly check out this helicopter in the game here, because I have it ready. I'm organised, you see, pretty much.
Apparently I'm ignoring people on Discord.
So guys, let's see a round of applause or love, whatever you fancy putting in chat for our winner here. Gotta get the name right. We got Alice Muse 92. Alice Muse 92 with the. Oh, that's loud. And now. Oh, okay. That scared me for a second. Oh wow. We're in game sound now. Yeah.
Is he in the chat? Or no? Oh, that's a nice looking one. Oh, there's a door I can open.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Probably. Let's-
Maybe it's rotor lock because it's flying.
the back ramp's open here. It's got all the... Oh, cool, look at this.
Co-pilot and actual pilot.
Tab 1. I like this, telling you what to do. Tab 1, props on and off, cruise control, ramp, tail ramp, navigation lights, port entry door, starboard entry door.
Aha, so it opened.
Yeah, so let me read here. What do I want to open the back door?
Sorry,
Tab
yeah.
1, 4.
Good.
There we go. Cool.
So close the side door.
Very nice, yeah. Side door is starboard entry door, so it's tab 2, 2. Yeah? Yeah, there's a delay to it.
I see. Does it play a sound?
And the sound increases actually when you thrust up.
Are those landing gears, can they like deploy? Nice. It looks like it flies quite well actually. Oh,
This is the problem. So if I get close enough, there we go. Then so if I get here, we can see both the. It's really cool though seeing this. We recently checked out a Black Hawk as well on stream, and I'm loving seeing these current day builds in Space Engineers.
this works quite well. It looks really good actually.
It's weird because look, it's spinning now, fine, and the claw is a separate blueprint that you can download. So now it's confusing a lot. Oh, because it suddenly stopped. It was working for a second.
It updates every 100 frames.
Okay, so that's why. Hold on. So working, spin out, and then stop. But it's basically if the modder updates these parts, then it will be fine.
Basically, after almost 2 seconds, it will like update. Nice.
It's a cool looking cockpit as well. Oh, I've suddenly noticed small ship glass. Of course, small ship. Hey, Alice, hello. There they are.
Ah, there he is. He didn't.
Alice.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Nice work.
Really cool.
Oh, altitude.
What? Oh yeah, there. It's all, this is actually a script here by. I see this quite a lot.
Yeah, but you have to realize that.
Uh oh.
Oh.
We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. We
Rest
got
in-
this.
rest
We
in
got
peace,
this. We got this.
helicopter.
We got this. Yeah.
Aiming for block damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
no,
you
no,
lost-
no, block damage isn't off because I
you
lost my
lost the
wheels.
wheels.
That was what I call skill. We had an emergency
Yes.
power. We had an emergency power fluctuation.
Let's call it skill. Can you also put it down without the...
It's actually very satisfying to fly.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna land the skill now. Hold on.
Right, here we go. And now we're going to see him land with skill.
Find a nice flat spot. And Alice, you'll be getting yourself Space Engineers t-shirt, a hoodie like I'm wearing right now with a logo on the back as well. Oh, look like there. And 3 skin sets of your choice. Although so I saw Bruce earlier, they're probably, I mean, it's you can. The only thing you can't do, Bruce, is probably have 3 of the Pharaoh skins. But you can definitely have a Pharaoh skin set for sure.
Pharaoh skin sets, the rare ones.
They're super rare. I saw Bruce kind of his eyes lighting up, saying, "Can I have 3 Pharaoh sets?"
How does the Pharaoh set look like?
Like a Pharaoh. Well, I mean,
Do you have it?
yeah, I have it.
Right.
Now open the
So-
ramp up. Hold on.
I will agree.
Oh, look at the wheels are actually. This is suspension there. Watch the wheels. See that? I mean, I'm hitting it a bit too hard. They could probably have a bit more strength, but that's really nice to see those landing gears come like that. Right, so now we hit the ramp, which is on 5 or 4.
So let's all agree that he did manage to land the helicopter correctly.
And there's the ramp. You can open the side doors as well. We've got starboard. Okay, so no, I pressed 2.
Press 1 and 2.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Oh, cool. You hop out of the thing here. Go, go, go! Let's do this, and then kind of thing. Let's do this, Marines. Right. And we've got the. I like this mod as well. This adds. This is not vanilla, I don't think.
No,
it's nice.
I know this mod. I've played with
nice
this in
though.
the past too.
It's compact. That's the thing
Yes,
about it in the
I
space of
like
one
it.
block. Wait, what?
It's music off.
Oh wait. Wait. Oh, there's only an. Oh,
Maybe on the other side, music on.
oh. I want it. Is it? Maybe it plays what you. Night ops lights. Oh, hold on. Let's have some fun here.
Oh, that's cool.
Get at that.
Yeah, I like that.
Take some ideas, talk about. So. Change some. Okay, so watch. It just turns off these. Oh, maybe that's.
The inside lights.
Oh, there we go.
All those chairs are bright.
Yeah, they are bright. This is the modded, I think, azimuth seats. You can do the ramp here, okay. Makes all the lights go red and stuff. That's actually pretty sweet. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, there's the green light. Night ops after all.
Oh, cool.
And we all know night ops have to have green lights. That's how it works.
No, it's the side. It's the side. You got
Aha.
green on the left, green on the
I see.
port side, red on the starboard.
Don't go into the choppy bits. Does it actually damage you if you fly into them?
Probably, no. They're kinematic, aren't they?
No. Would have put the kind of distance jag maybe, make some people chop them into bits.
Oh, I see now. So that's the night ops lights like that. Turn those off, and then we have normal lights like that. Okay. There we go. You can see on the roof actually the night op light with the red lights. So you can have them both on or just one. What did Alice say? I wouldn't bounce too on the ground. With the block damage update, you effectively have the floor lined with explosives.
Aha, so I think we know what Joel is about to do.
I think Blackbomb I realised that, but it was more. I wasn't trying to impersonate the SAS there. I was just doing that. Let's do this, Marines, kind of thing. Isn't that?
I have no
It's actually a line in Call of Duty. It's kind of like a whole thing around. I mean, obviously not just that, but I used to watch this this kind of sketch video on YouTube series, and the guy was always like, "Let's do this, Marines." That's where it was from, but I'm sure. Right. Anyway, sound system. Oh, well, that's just where the music at. Aha! Oh, it's going to be. Hold on. Read the. If I get in the thing, it'll be on here, won't it?
Music
7.
7. On tab 1. Tab 1. Joel.
Oh.
Please turn the cabin lights on.
Oh, it's not music. It's just that sound. Oh, you can't. It's like. Duh, duh, duh. Okay.
Da, 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 da. Nice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, all right. So,
Nice work, Alice.
great job. Fantastic job, guys. That is all of the entries of the physics and engineering contest. So let's see a final round of love in the chat, guys, for all the winners, but also all the entrants, because there was a ton of really crazy stuff. And I will continue to look at the other entries on my stream of Space Engineers at this point tomorrow, probably. Probably tomorrow, yeah. So I'll go through every single entry, because there really was so many amazing stuff which I didn't actually get to show off tonight, of course. It's like,
Still,
yeah.
applause for all the winners and applause for anyone who entered. I saw some of the entries and like really what was entered, there was some really cool stuff. and I think the winners have rightfully claimed their spots in the top 3s of each respective category. I really enjoyed sitting here for a while, like watching these
Sneaking
things.
in.
Even though it's a different game, but still, same company, and I am still like even though I'm like working on medieval engineers, space engineers will forever be close to my heart. It's the game that brought me to Keen, and I have so many hours in space engineers as well.
You've just taken over the hours of medieval finally. Like for a long time you had more hours in space, but
Yes.
I think now you have more hours in medieval.
Yes, it took a while, but I have finally overtaken it. So the Pharaoh skin, can you show it to me?
Oh.
Because I haven't seen all the skins. I don't. I have like the veteran skin and I have some Keen pajamas, but I don't have the actual skins. Show me this infamous.
And all the winners, we'll contact you via email. The email that you submitted your entries by, that will be our way of confirming that it is in fact you. Okay, so we'll just contact you via email. And if you came second or first place, you'll be winning the physical stuff, and third place it'll be looking for the skins. So if you're here listening, think about the free skin sets, because all the winners will get free skin sets. Have a think about which ones you would like. I say the Pharaoh will be limited to one though. Right. This is it in orange. Hold on.
That is one posh looking suit.
This is the Pharaoh suit. It's lots of gold. It's like a Pharaoh, pretty much.
Bling bling, guys.
Exactly. It's the bling bling suit, right?
It's the bling bling suit.
It's got it would look better if I might. It's got Egyptian stuff.
Nice. So here it is. I wonder if it actually says something.
I don't think so.
Anyone here with who's an expert?
It's not my
on
favourite skin for sure, but it's
hieroglyphy?
just made the fact that it's kind of rare, right?
Yeah.
It's better if I do it like this.
I guess you can guess which skin is my favorite.
Yeah. I think we can, Tim. It's best in white, I think, with the white underlayer. So, if my favourites though, my favourites have to be still digital camo. It's really nice and really diverse. You can change the amount
Oh, that's cool.
of like camo quite quickly.
Yeah.
The Missive Stripes, also one of my favourites. There's tons here, so yeah.
Hexagon that one.
Alrighty then. So guys, thank you for joining us tonight. And we will be doing another Keen stream soon probably. The next one will probably be a medieval stream actually, more, rather than a space stream on the channel. We'll be looking at the next contest already and looking at what... I tell you what guys, what kind of contest would you like to see? Just put down a name, like be that a modding contest, a screenshot contest again, a rover contest, I don't know, there could be so many different things here, but what would you like to see? That is just kind of, you might help me with ideas. Have a good night, Drewy. Thanks for your help tonight, mate.
See you, Drewy.
Let's see here, video contest, PvP, video robot contest.
Machinima, always good.
Machinima, yeah.
I once,
robot.
when I was, I think 15, I was making this epic Machinima series using Battlefield 1942 Desert Combat, and there was a Star Wars mod for Battlefield 1942 as well. And we made this long epic journey story about this time traveler who is like from like 1940 something, and he's just battling like the Germans, and they've invented this time machine and they're going in the future to steal some technology from Star Wars and then take it back. And I had really lots of fun making this.
Well, you should make one for this if we do a video contest.
Yeah.
No more contests right after. Realistic vanilla builds, that could be one, yeah. Flying castle, multiplayer base contest. Battle between developers.
Some love for the scripters. Yeah, make a
Scripters competition.
Scripters
Yeah, we can have with guest judge Rexar or something. Rexar.
Yeah. You just make some like really difficult to navigate areas or something. Like I don't know. We can come up with something like some space base, and then some rocket has to launch from the planet and land somewhere, fully scripted, and then park some rover. I don't know. We can come up with something.
But also, well, I was thinking. I mean,
extract something from the base and takes it back.
I mean, if we haven't said it already, Kingdom. I mean, also, of course, loved them the scripters, because I think most of these builds, the winners, had some scripts running in them, who weren't necessarily made by the creators of the world, of the actual blueprint. So yeah, of course, shout out to the modders who made the mods and the scripters for all these stuff, because it really makes the community and the stuff we see on the workshop super interesting with all the scripts and mods. Alright then guys, so we will see you soon. I will be maybe streaming later tonight looking at the builds, but I'm pretty dead after today. So if not, I'll be continuing looking at all the different contestants, all the 50 or all the other 40 odd of them tomorrow, because there really are some incredible designs. I cried multiple times.
I believe in
when going through these entries. It was tits in my arm. Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao.
Oh no. That's all for now.
You can do what you want. It's your trademark. I'm not going to participate in this. I don't believe in.
I can't do it. I'm just gonna go before it gets awkward. It already is a little bit, but
Bye.